Yes, people are not welcome back, but yes, first stream on the new channel. You may notice me from my other YouTube channel, which was Football Fan Show, but that got deleted, so I had to make a new one. But I'm joined by the two guests. Big up to Elliot. How are you, Elliot?
Yes, I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope this channel actually stays on and goes on to get successful. Let's hope for a good rebranding.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a good week, but it is what it is. United Corner, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I don't know how you're good because I don't know if you watched the match yesterday, but I'm not good. But
I'm just happy about the Ten Hag news.
All right, you know what? Let's talk about Ten Hag then. What's the updates?
He's set to be appointed. Verbal agreement reached after negotiations. Another meeting is scheduled to sign the contracts. Ajax want to wait on the announcement as they are in a title race. But yeah, those are the updates.
That's music to my ears. So looks like it won't be Pochettino, but it will be Ten Hag. So that's good. I'm also seeing that meetings will be taking place next week. So next week will be a interesting week for Man United fans. But I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it because you know what they do when a poor result comes in. United would love to appease the fans after a poor result, but it is what it is. I mean, talking about Man United, flipping out yesterday. Poor result, poor performance. I mean, Fred got that goal. I think it's 4 goals and 4 assists now. So they got to Fred, but the rest were terrible. But United Corner, what were your thoughts for the performance yesterday?
I don't know why we keep on playing Pogba and Bruno as like the two strikers when we don't have Ronaldo or Cavani. Rashford was on the bench. Maybe Rashford had his confidence up. He had that last-minute chance that was squandered by Alanga. Watching that made my blood boil. I think first half we were really poor, but I think Leicester were equally as poor. I think both teams were timid and didn't know what to really do. I think if Leicester actually attacked us, they could have swept us over 3 or 4-0.
100%.
But yeah,
Leicester had their chances. The VAR took the goal from. I mean, there was a foul. So, anyways, that was not the big thing. It was a foul on Varane. So, yeah. But mate, if Leicester took their chance, if Iheanacho had his finishing boots, then they were the one. But I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with United because I think I saw a stat. Ralph Ragnick on 22 games, he has only 42 win percentage. So that's 1% higher than Oli this season, and that's very, very worrying for me. But I don't know, man. For me, the players also have to take some blame because they're not doing their jobs properly. They're just taking the money and walking away. For me, yesterday, I thought the pressing was a joke. I didn't see one bit of pressing for me. Bruno, he usually presses, but other than that, no one did that. I mean, Luke Shaw got injured first half. Tellers came on. I thought Tellers was average, you know. For me, Tellers, mate, I thought he was average. Maguire he was decent, but
I actually think Maguire had a good game. I think it was a difficult game for him to actually use his strengths, but there wasn't many aerial duels, so you couldn't really win any of them. But for their goal, he was marking Dewsbury Hall. He did what he should have done. For their goal, I was looking back at it yesterday. I identified that it was kind of Varane's fault. Tellez, it wasn't his man to mark. Pogba could have got out to James Maddison a bit quicker, but if he doesn't, then there's every chance that James Maddison's with his left foot, his weak foot. There's every chance that cross goes wayward and out. So that's kind of 50-50. With Bruno pulling out of the tackle, if he goes through and scores, then that's good. But if he doesn't go into it, then that happens. But there's always that chance. Whereas with Varane, he should always just be aware of his surroundings. So I saw in the replay he stopped running, so he went out of the penalty area to create the high line. But then he didn't get back quick enough. He stopped midway through running along with Tellez, and it caused Iheanacho to score. So I think Varane had a poor game, but Maguire, I don't think he did anything that bad.
Elliot, did you watch the game, mate?
I haven't seen the game, to be honest. I was at work, so couldn't watch it. But judging from what you guys have seen, it's not been very good for you lot recently. I mean, I think you need Ten Hag, really. I mean, I think he's the best replacement at who's available anyway. So I'm sure we'll start seeing results improving when you get them, but who knows at this point? You've had so many different managers since Fergie, and not one of them's been good enough to,
I mean, you could say Mourinho, but it is what it is. For me, Matic came out last week in an interview saying, the players they think they're gonna play bad because Ralph Rangnick is only here for an interim. So I agree with Matic. The players, they don't care because they're just saying to themselves, well, you know what? Why should we care? Because Ralph's only here until the summer. So why should we care, mate? And honestly, I'm just sick and tired of these overhyped players. For me, McTominay is not good enough. He's really not good enough, mate. He's lucky that he didn't get sent off for me. He's very, very, very lucky that he didn't get sent off. But McTominay, he can't stop doing those reckless tackles. So it is what it is. But top 4, United, Coin, do you have any hope that United can make that?
I think we had the slightest chance if we won yesterday. But I just look at Arsenal. Their next game is against Palace, which is a fairly, I don't want to say easy game for Arsenal, but that's a fairly Arsenal will be confident for that game. They'll be riding off the back of multiple wins in a row. And I don't know, there's just something about these players. They just seem that they've given up. Like they don't seem to be fighting for it anymore. And it's just sad to see because it's not the Man United of old. The Man United of old would have, even when all odds were against them, they'd still go and try and pull something out of the bag, like what happened in 1999. 1 minute remaining, we all thought, oh, it's not going to occur, we're going to lose this game. But no, the United players kept on pushing and they got the 2 goals. We've just lost that mentality. We've lost that part of the ethos that we once had, and that's really poor.
You are right, man. You are right. I mean, we just have too many egos in our football club, man. I mean, if Ten Hag was to come, which he is, he's gonna have to handle Ronaldo's. He's gonna handle those big players like Ronaldo, Varane, Bruno, Pogba. Mate, talking about Ronaldo, mate, they're most likely to leave this summer. We're gonna have almost 15 players going this summer, so we need a rebuild. For me, people might not like this, but we do need a rebuild. For me, I mean, Mata, I don't know what he's doing there. He's probably doing TikTok videos at the Man United, mate. That's what he's doing. Same goes with Phil Jones. TikTok videos. They're asking him, mate. I saw a TikTok video on Man United. They're asking him wrong questions only, and then they ask him worst dressing room or mate. They need to stop doing these because Louis van Gaal, he came out and said Eric Ten Hag should not join Man United because Man United are a commercial club. And for me, people got surprised when he said that, but you shouldn't because he actually said that. He said the same thing when we appointed him as well. He said the same thing. So I don't know why United fans are surprised that he said that because he said the same quote when he was appointed at Man United. But Louis van Gaal is right, man. Man United are a commercial club, making TikTok videos, making on this hashtag on this day Instagram. I just had enough. I might just unfollow you guys on Instagram. I'm being serious.
Problem is that the majority of the top 6 are like that anyway. Arsenal definitely are. We're definitely a commercial club. Look how many kits we release a week. We release 10 kits a week. It's getting ridiculous now. And we just do it for the money, unfortunately, and that's what football is these days. It's all about the money.
Sorry to interrupt, but another reason why you probably won't get top 4. Spurs are currently winning 3-1.
3. No.
Yeah, Heung-min Son just scored.
Yeah, it's not looking good for you lot. Obviously, the people watching now have seen the game, so they'll know what's happened there.
Yeah, 100%.
The craziest bit for me is that last season we were bantering Spurs and Arsenal. Arsenal for not even getting Europe, and then Spurs for getting Conference League. But life comes around fast, and it's happened to us, and it's just very sad.
I would say karma, but I don't remember. Well, I know people make fun of us, but in the day you're gonna, aren't you? If you didn't get Europe, like, come on, you're gonna laugh at us for that. So I won't say karma, but
mate, Man United are 7th right now, mate. And you know what I'm seeing, mate? CR 7th and all this, mate. I'm just gonna. We have Everton next weekend, and if we drop points to them, I'm sorry, but serious questions has to ask, because there's no way we can drop points to bloody Everton, mate. Because Everton, mate, former United player Michael Keane, he got a red card, so he won't be playing for us. So that's good news for us. But mate, if we're struggling to beat Watford at Old Trafford, mate, anything can happen. So if we do not beat Everton at Saturday lunchtime kickoff, then forget about top 4, mate.
Top 6 will be gone.
Mate, Conference League will be back with 2-9, mate. Dave, I was correct. If you guys don't know, it was on my channel before Football Fact, but you guys can't find that because it was deleted, but I'm not going to get onto that. But yeah, let's talk about Arsenal Palace, Elliot, shall we?
Yeah.
Vieira,
okay.
Arteta.
Yeah, so you can't underestimate Palace, you know. I mean, yeah, I think we'll beat them definitely. I reckon I'll give Arsenal a 2-1 win. But Selhurst Park's definitely not an easy place to play.
100%.
You know, we've had an international break, which is never good for our players. But I mean, luckily not many. I don't think many have been international break anyway, especially English players. Ramsdale, I think he's 50-50. But I don't want to risk him playing and getting injured again, like we did with Tomiyasu, because Tomiyasu was supposed to be back ages ago, and he's still out now because we played him while he was still not fully fit. So that was not a good idea. So I reckon Leno played pretty well last game, so I reckon stick him in goal for Palace game, and same squad as usual.
Yeah, I think Saka's back as well. That's what I saw. But for me,
yeah, I think so.
It's going to be a big game. Hopefully, Arsenal drop points. I mean, so let me just say this. At the beginning of the season, we were bantering Arsenal saying, you guys are going to get relegated, all this now. Now, I have to even come out myself saying, I need Arsenal to drop points. Like, what the? I mean, to be just a little thing, yeah. Spurs are in 4th, so they have the same goal difference as Arsenal and same points. So the top 4, mate, as I said, if we do not beat Everton, forget about top 4.
Yeah,
forget it. Even forget. I don't even know excuses. We have to get the 3 points against Everton, but we'll save that Everton thing for probably Friday when I do that preview. But yeah, Arsenal Palace is going to be a big game. Vieira has been very, very, very good at Crystal Palace season, that semi-final in the FA Cup. You never know, man. They could potentially win the FA Cup, but could they? I wouldn't rule them out, you know. I wouldn't rule them out.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule them out.
But they have Liverpool.
They have a better chance. Yeah, no, they got Chelsea. I think it's Chelsea. Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
They could beat them easily.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I think
Chelsea. Talking about Chelsea, mate. 4-1 to Brentford. Yeah.
Thing is, we can't really banter them.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, I know. We can't. But only Arsenal. Ellie, you can banter Chelsea. So what? You can have your say about Chelsea because
just.
I mean, Arsenal face Chelsea soon. I think so. Yeah, we'll see. No, but
we still got Arsenal to play.
We're losing. We're losing to Arsenal.
And Liverpool.
Like that. Liverpool is going to be 6-0 to Liverpool, and Arsenal.
Yeah. These are.
Let me say the fixtures. So you guys got Crystal Palace tomorrow and Brighton after. Brighton at Emirates. That's going to be easy. Yeah, and Southampton away. Southampton away is a tricky place to go. And then after that, you got Chelsea away. After that, you got Man United at home. Wow. And then you got West Ham away. You know what? You guys got 5 hard games coming up, you know.
We have got some tricky games.
Talking about hard games, let me talk about Man United
But
hard
then
games.
Spurs could easily get top 4 now. Looking at all of the games,
They can.
Spurs
So
actually
with-
have quite an easy run in, don't they? They've
And we've still got to play them as well.
So with United, we
So-
got Everton away, Norwich at home. So let me just tell the predictions. So Everton away will probably win 1-0.
I'd say you're going to win that game. You're gonna win that game.
If we don't win that game, I'll be embarrassed.
If we don't win that game, mate, forget me. I'm gonna turn off my phone, mate, because I hate getting Arsenal. It's just from Arsenal. Then we got Norwich next. We'll probably draw to Norwich because even though it's at Old Trafford,
you'll
mate, I
be-
have no hope. No, mate. We had
Come
We
on,
drew
don't be
to-
ridiculous. You've got your surely.
Watford.
We drew to Watford,
We drew to what? Come.
I don't know.
and we provided literally nothing in that game.
And then
Apart from missing
guys.
place.
Guess what's after Norwich? Liverpool away. Oh, great.
Which is our game in hand against West Ham and Spurs.
Depression FC is back because Liverpool are winning 6-0. Arsenal away, for me, depends.
I could see a 0-0 in that game
For me,
against Arsenal.
well,
Yeah, we probably win.
one thing I want to say
We never
is,
beat you guys. Only
one thing I want to say is, Man United fans, is Ronaldo still the problem, eh? Because, mate, Ronaldo, this season we played without Ronaldo, we haven't even won one game without Ronaldo in the team. So, for the fans that are saying Ronaldo's a problem, mate, really think about that because we've never won a game without Ronaldo in the team. So, really think
Apart
about
from an FA Cup game against West Ham.
Oh yeah. For me, what was I gonna say? Norwich, I still wouldn't be surprised if we draw to them. Honestly, I'm gonna be. Arsenal, they could win. We got Brentford, Old Trafford. No, that's not gonna be easy. That is not gonna be. Then after that, Brighton away, hard place. Then we got Chelsea next at home, which that's gonna be hard again. And we got Crystal Palace away, which that's not. Wait, our record at Selhurst Park is embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, but United corner, man. What are you thinking of these fixtures, man? Tough fixtures, man. Norwich, maybe. We said the same thing about Watford, so I don't know.
Out of all of those games, I'm actually quite confident about. I'm probably the most confident about Brighton away. The thing is with Brighton is that they bring a lot of bodies forward, but then they struggle to get them back. We saw that in the 2-0 at Old Trafford. It's like they go very attacking, but they can easily be caught out by either individual brilliance or just counter-attacking play. So I could see us beating Brighton 3-0 maybe.
Well, okay, what's this confidence coming from? I mean, yeah. Depends on you. For me, Liverpool away, we do need Ronaldo and Varane. Even though Ronaldo played last time and we on the Oli against Liverpool, still lost, but we still need Ronaldo and Varane. Varane needs to stop getting injured. That's my thing. Varane, stop getting injured. He didn't get injured yesterday, but I'm just saying, stop getting injured. Everton away. I mean,
come on.
Lampard is in the mud right now. He's lost, I think it's 9 or 7 games, I think. So he's
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1 Spurs.
Emerson.
Oh,
It was
more
a
people.
trash
Emerson's
goal.
goal. Oh my god.
Newcastle are crap at defending right now. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest.
Mate, there was an us at defending, mate. How about that? But talking about Newcastle, mate, I don't know how we drew to them away. I'm not going to talk about that. So Everton away, we should beat them. Norwich, again, I wouldn't be surprised. Now Liverpool away, probably 8-0 to Liverpool. What do you guys think?
I think maybe 3-1.
3-1. I don't know where that goal's coming from.
I mean, 3-1 United.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah. 100%.
No, I reckon
3-1, maybe
4-0.
a consolation goal from Rashford.
Ajax. I want to Ajax. For me, Ajax. Mate, Ten Hag. If Ajax can win the league now and then come to us right now, that would be ideal. That would be just amazing. But fortunately, they're in the title race with PSV and they can't official. They can't do the announcement, so we're just gonna have to wait until they officially win the league. I
That
suppose.
title race will be ended soon.
Yeah.
PSV yesterday, I think, were 3-0 down against FC 20, I think it was, at like half time or something. PSV are not brilliant. Like, they're not good enough to win the league, in my opinion. They don't have enough.
Let me check the Eredivisie table. Eredivisie. All right. So, table. Ajax I'm first with 69 points. PSV second with 65. I mean, what's the point, man? I don't know what to say.
Well, in all fairness, like, if they announce it now, and then the players of Ajax know that their morale might go down, and then the fans will be annoyed, so their morale will go down. Ajax are like their club is like a massive family between the players and the fans.
Yeah.
Like, the fans have such a strong connection with the players that it basically means that anything that happens to the players, the fans will feel equally, maybe even more, and vice versa.
To be fair, you've seen the Premier League, there's 20 clubs. In the Eredivisie, there's only 18 clubs. So Ajax have played 28. So I suppose they'll finish the season. They have like 6 games left, I think, and then that's their season finished. So I think after those 6 games, we'll get that bold man coming to Old Trafford. But Ajax just need to hurry up and just win every game, man. Let me check Ajax next game. All right, so they got I don't mate. These are like my Wi-Fi passwords, man. I don't got all these clubs, man. Sparta, Rotterdam, all these clubs, man. NEC, PEC as well, mate. Anyways, yeah. So that's Ten Hag coming to United. So United fans, Ten Hag will be coming. Don't worry. Let's hope that he gets the proper backing as he should. And for me, with Anthony, I think he'll be bringing him as well.
Right now it looks like Ten Hag wants to bring Anthony, but it's going to be very difficult. Ajax want to keep Anthony for long term, but United, I reckon maybe like a 40 to 50 million pound bid could be enough. Maybe a bit more, but
I think
a sum around that much.
He's looking at Timber as well. I think he's looking at Timber as well.
Timber will be a bit more difficult. Again, with Ajax wanting to keep him for the long term, it's going to be probably even more difficult to get Timber than it is to get Anthony.
Akanji, I don't know if you've seen about Akanji said that he wants to play in the English league now. He wants to try it, so Akanji's linked with United, but I don't know if we'll get him. I really don't know.
I was impressed by his performance against England for Switzerland.
Akanji's decent, but let's see what happens. But Elliot, is Arsenal linked with anyone, or just quiet there with Arteta? Actually, no, talking about transfers, mate. Arteta, manager of the month. Talk to me.
Yeah.
He had to get his everyone.
He brought the whole squad along with him. Everyone, the whole gang just came along to celebrate the amazing victory of winning manager of the month. Congratulations, Arteta. Really proud of him. Couldn't care less, really.
If that was Spurs, they'd just say it's a trophy.
Oh yeah, Spurs. It's massive.
Only if Ragnick can win that, man. But for me, with Ragnick, I've always said he's not a manager. He's not a manager, mate. He's not. No. He's a technical director. For me, if United were to be a serious club, mate, we would get Ten Hag and Van der Sar for me. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're only going to.
And Paul Mitchell.
I mean, Paul Mitchell, mate. That reminds. It would be better if it was Phil Mitchell, because mate, who the hell was Paul? I mean, apparently he was the one behind with the Harry Kane to Tottenham and the other good players. But getting Paul Mitchell would mean getting Mauricio Pochettino, because I think Paul Mitchell was.
He was Monaco's.
But I think he worked with Pochettino as well. I think, was he not at Spurs?
I'm not too sure, but he was at Monaco.
Yeah. I mean,
get Gary Neville back in management.
Yeah, Elliot.
successful spell at Valencia. You know,
Man, I don't want Gary Neville, mate. Even wait, talking about Gary Neville, yeah, he did say that this week there would be like an announcement for Man United new manager. Even though for me, I think Gary Neville is connected to the club. I think he is. He is connected, but he did say the club is going to appoint someone new just to appease the fans. So Gary Neville, mate, thank you for spoiling us and telling us that there will be a new manager. But yeah, so it looks like the players have been told last week, according to Zishan, big up to him. Players that have been told is Ten Hag by the club official. So let's see how that pans out.
I'm sure. Yeah, say Ten Hag. I mean, he's a good manager. Let's face it. He's probably better than Man.
Traps would say,
yeah,
oh,
Traps disagrees with everyone pretty much.
Yeah, mate. Traps.
I can't lie. I hope he's right. I hope he does shit, but I don't think he will.
No, but he's a good man, mate. He's built 3 teams with that.
I'm a bit cautious about Ten Hag with like the big names, the big egos like Ronaldo if they stay, Pogba, potentially even Sancho. Rashford has. I'm not saying Rashford has a big ego, but he's a bit like Jesse Lingard in a way where he kind of wants the big dream move, like he wants playing time all the time. So I am a bit, I'm a bit cautious, and I'm a bit like afraid that maybe he'll struggle under the pressure of having Ronaldo, Varane, all of the big names. But let's see, because Ajax they didn't actually like in their whole like in his whole time period at Ajax, they didn't really have any big names. They had players that turned out to be big names like De Ligt, Frankie de Jong, Hakim Ziyech, but they didn't have anyone that was fully established as like a world class player.
100%. It's gonna be interesting to see how he manages with Ronaldo, but I don't think if you're looking at Ten Hag's system, I don't think Ronaldo will be in the system. You know what? I'm gonna say something crazy, but I think even if we do get Ten Hag, I still think he might try and convince to get Harry Kane to us. This might be crazy, but I don't know. Darwin Núñez.
I think he'll probably go for Darwin Núñez. You look at the type of striker that Ajax have under Ten Hag. Haller, he's a bit of like he's a tall, slightly quick striker who holds up play and links play around. So maybe Harry Kane, but I think Darwin Núñez. I think there could be something in that.
I mean, what was the swap deal with Martial and Harry Kane?
No, don't believe ESPN.
Right.
ESPN just full of clowning.
This is not going to happen.
I
wouldn't have Harry Kane joining them.
Stop believing Rob Dawson, man. Rob Dawson, mate.
Yeah.
He's no way, man.
Actually, Martial will probably be the perfect striker for Ten Hag's system. Because Martial likes holding up the ball and linking play, and then having to make long sprints if he needs to. And also, he's very versatile, so he can play out on the left, potentially even out on the right. So, with Martial, I think he could actually be the perfect striker for the system.
100%.
How's he getting on that?
Getting on Ten Hag, mate. If we get Ten Hag, mate, Van de Beek will be staying, hopefully. So,
yeah.
No more McFred people, no more McFred. How about that?
Fair enough. Yeah, so how well is Martial doing at Sevilla? You guys been tracking him?
He's a flop. That's what I've been
doing.
He scored like a solo goal on like his debut, I think. But since then, he's not been brilliant.
Yeah, he has been dipped up, but it's nice.
He was decent against West Ham at the London Stadium, but he was only on the pitch for like 60 minutes.
So not great at him.
I mean, it's
Ahmad's
he has to adapt to new leagues. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ahmad hasn't started on his loan deal with Rangers. He hasn't started a game for Rangers in 2 months.
Well, that's crazy, you know.
I'd have rathered him staying because he might have got a bit of game time.
Because I don't want to talk about this player, but we don't have him anymore. But it's better to have a right winger. But talking about that player that I don't want to mention, he was seen wearing a balaclava, so I don't know what's going on with him and his updates. But yeah, it's looking peak for United, mate, because we don't have a right wing. I mean, Sancho, he's the best positions at the left. At the left
I
side.
actually disagree. I when I see Sancho and Shaw together out on that left hand side, they don't seem as like familiar to each other as Rashford and Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw
With
doesn't know.
Rashford and Shaw, they complement each other and they know where each other are going. Whereas with Sancho and Shaw, maybe it's just because Sancho's a new signing, but they don't look as familiar to each other's
Shaw does not
strengths and
overlap.
weaknesses.
If you watch Shaw, he does not overlap for me. But I don't rate
He kind of does inverted um, runs instead, where he runs along like the the left winger, but from a different angle.
100%. But yeah, Elliot. We're talking about Arsenal. Arteta got manager of the month. People on Twitter obviously saying he's building the club back, etc. But
We'll see. Yeah, so manager of the month doesn't mean a lot to me. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, he's done well, but is he the one for the future still?
You know
I'm not
I
sure.
was thinking about this. Yeah? I thought Klopp should have got, you know. Now this is me being as a neutral fan, because Klopp, mate, he didn't concede one goal and he won every game. He didn't concede one goal, but
who did Arsenal play against and who did Liverpool play against? So Liverpool played against West Ham. Someone else.
We had Watford, Leicester, Liverpool, and Aston Villa.
So it was manager of the month for March. So Liverpool played West Ham, Brighton. Obviously they played Arsenal, Watford. No, Watford was yesterday. So yeah, they didn't even concede one goal from those 3 games. West Ham, Brighton, and Arsenal. They didn't concede one goal.
I think why it was given to Arteta is because, no offense, Elliot, but like you look at the difference in quality between Arsenal and Arsenal are very, in my opinion, overperforming with their players. Like they don't have a brilliant striker, and a couple of their players like Tomiyasu, in my opinion, is more a centre back than a right back, just from watching a couple of games.
Yeah.
And I think Tomiyasu is kind of overperforming at that right back role. So I think that's just something with Arsenal. Like in terms of quality, they're not as good as Liverpool. So I think they'll probably be given more awards if they overperform.
Yeah. So we are doing. Our expectations are low, but I think because we're overachieving a little bit, and it's like, yeah, we're bound to win these awards because we're not supposed to be doing top 4. Well, top 4 is great, but we're not supposed to be there. Let's face it.
This from a neutral fan. I'm not trying to take this, but what's the point of you guys qualifying for Champions League? It's only means more money for the Conkeys. That's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
get knocked out. No. We're gonna get Bayern Munich in the round of 16, lose 5-1, and get knocked out again. Back to square one.
And then lose 5-1 again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
thought you guys already did that because you lost. I think it was 10-2. And was it 8?
Yeah, it was 5-1.
We've lost 5-1. We've lost 5-1 to Bayern Munich 3 times now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 5-1 at the Allianz and 5-1 at the Emirates.
I'm not the one talking about Champions League because we haven't done. We've done poorly since Fergie, but I'm just saying as a neutral point. If you're looking at a neutral point here, this only means more money to the Conkeys. I don't know. Maybe you could
attract big players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty much it as well.
I mean, Haaland, impossible. He's not going to Arsenal. He's going to City.
He's not.
He's going to City. He's going to City.
I don't know how people think he can come into Arsenal because it's just not happening. Simple as.
AFTV media, mate. Stop posting these irrelevant Haaland.
Oh, mate, I don't even care about them. It's just they're not true Arsenal fans in the day. They just only say these things for the money as well, really. So we get more views when we lose. So that's what I've got to say.
Yeah. But Arsenal, fair play, they're doing well. You got to give credit to Otis about.
Yeah. He's doing all right. We're getting there. Just
You're getting there. Yeah.
slowly but surely. I hope. I mean, we're going to win trophies. Probably not.
Elliot, is it possible if you can give us Smith Rowe, if that's possible, and Gabriel?
No chance, mate.
Could you just give us the majority of your players?
No, it's fine. Saka might not sign a contract yet, so you could get him.
I mean,
he hasn't signed one yet.
Saka with the fit. I mean, because we need a right winger, so I'll take Pepe. You know, I'll actually take just Pepe.
Pepe's not happy, so why not?
We need a right winger from you, mate. I'll take any. You know what, mate? Just get Anthony. I'd say 45 to 50 million. That would seal the deal, and then get. For me, I know this might be unlikely, but get Araujo from Barcelona, Ronald Araujo, because he's
unfortunately, I think he's going to be signing a new contract.
Or Kunde for me. Kunde or Slap. I have so many centre back, but in my list, my 5 centre back list would be Akanji is definitely getting in there. Timber, Kunde. Rudiger is 50-50. I don't know. I don't know.
CDM?
What was that?
I think Rudiger's off the bar, so well, that's anyway.
CDM?
Oh, CDM for me, Rice. That's my top priority. But
yeah,
David Moyes came out and said, "Give us 150 million." And
Chouamani's off the table because, according to my sources, he is very close to agreeing personal terms, or he might have already agreed personal terms with Real Madrid.
Great. Chouamani.
Oh.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because Real Madrid love stealing the players that we linked with because they start. I mean, Camavinga, there was interest, but we didn't put a bid in for Camavinga. That's the thing. So Real Madrid stole us Camavinga. Now they're about to steal Chouamani. So here's what it is.
Speaking of Real Madrid, are they on the way up? Like
what was that?
So Real Madrid looking like not the one to back up. You know, they just beat PSG in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, I think Barcelona.
And,
Barcelona is the one to look out for. You know, they might have a very, very good summer transfer window. I'm gonna say they're gonna have a good summer transfer window, man.
Yes, they have money, but they're just in debt, so they can't spend.
I mean, Spotify, they're gonna have a lot of money from Spotify, so.
Yeah, that's what we should have got from them.
Yeah, what happened to Daniel Elliott, mate? Daniel, you guys are gonna get him. What happened to that? I mean, some of my owners. I'm not the one to talk about owners because, mate, we're stuck with these American prats that don't care about football club. They don't, mate. All this Man United fan forum, mate, that they said that they're gonna listen to and all that. That's just, it's BS, man. It's just BS, man. It's just BS.
Same with Arsenal.
They just lie to their fans for no reason. They say, "Oh, we're gonna do a fan forum. We're gonna listen to your opinions. We're gonna do that."
5-1.
Yeah.
Steven Bergwijn.
Oh,
Tottenham, man. Newcastle, man. Even what are they doing? Come on. Saudi money.
We might end it here actually because I do need to.
Have we talked about World Cup? About the easy group.
Okay, let's just hold it there. But
come on, it is.
Wait, man. Let me have my opinions. So obviously World Cup draw. I don't know if you guys noticed, but England got Soccer FC, Iran, and Wales/Scotland, Ukraine, or whatever, man. But for me, if Southgate does not top this group yet, I'm going to cry in a corner because he should be getting all. I think 3 wins because is it 3? How many matches? Three.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, mate, if he does not get 9 points, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. You should not, mate. America are poo. They're poo, man.
The only team that we could struggle against is Wales. That's it.
No.
I actually think we'll actually do well against Wales. I think USA.
Yeah, I think we can.
If Scotland get through, I think they'll be the hardest one. Scotland against England always come with this energy.
They got Scott McSauce, mate.
They got Lyndon Dykes at striker.
Oh yeah, I don't know him.
Tierney
Next to
and
Shea
Yeah, he's
Adams
Shea Adams.
with
Wales, mate.
Gilly
Talking about
Bilden.
Wales. Let's talk about Wales. Daniel James. He's gonna be a threat against us, because we got slow centre backs. Except, tomorrow needs to get called up. He needs to get called up for this. Southgate, for me, I'm gonna give him one advice, mate. Just play who you think are the best. What I mean is, don't play like I don't know.
don't
How
just
can I
go for this.
explain it? Just go for the 3 points. Play the best team. So I hate this five at the back. I know we're playing good, but this five at the back is just annoys me. Mate. I know
you'd
it's good for England, but just relax with the team. Just for me, my midfield would be Rice and Bellingham. I'm not putting Phillips. There's no chance I'm putting Phillips there.
That is the best.
Especially with his poor clothes, man. What's going on with his clothes, Elliot, man? What's going on?
Do you see those shoes, bro? What the hell is he wearing on his feet, man?
I think he was wearing.
I
I think he was wearing like bin liners or.
I think Phillips is overrated for me.
He's not actually like top midfielder, but
obviously, don't get me wrong. Euros, they call him the English Pirlo. I understand. Oh no, sorry, Yorkshire Pirlo. Sorry, Yorkshire.
yeah.
But for me, mate, what has he done for Leeds? I know he's been injured, but
He's been injured.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He has been injured,
but when he has played, he has done well. Though he's been one of their best players.
But I want Bellingham. So you're taking him over Bellingham, then? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, no.
I definitely put Bellingham over Phillips any day.
And with Jordan Henderson, for me, I think he's overrated as well.
No. Again,
come on.
Again, he is not a top midfielder, but
he just shows passion. That's it. For me, if you want to win this World Cup, mate, play Bellingham and Rice. You could play me, obviously Mason Mount. Yeah. But I've heard people calling me Martinelli now, so I don't know what's going on. It's either Martinelli or Mason Mount.
Martinelli?
Who's called you that?
Yeah, Martinelli, but it's all good.
Bruh.
But I don't have the skin fit for it, so yeah. Anyways, Phil Foden could play.
Yeah.
But it depends, like where they're gonna play. Where, like, sure, okay. For England, sure, Roberto Carlos, but for Man United, mate, Kolasinac. But for me, you could play Foden, you could play Saka. I thought Conor Gallagher might. Do you think he could get in? Nah, I don't think so. But
I doubt it. Not the 20. It's 23 man. This
24.
It's 23 man squad now. So
Southgate is gonna have a hard, mate.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't call up Sancho. I'm gonna say this. He won't call him up.
He has to.
He won't call him up. He won't call him up. He has some agendas with him, man. Come on.
Who would he pick over him? Grealish?
Mate, if
he will, yeah.
This guy picks Rashford, yeah.
Nah.
Southgate is not serious. If he picks Rashford, he's not serious.
But the fear is what if in his mind, what if it isn't agendas? What if in his mind he just thinks that Grealish is better than Sancho?
Oh,
well, Southgate probably has nudes of Grealish. I mean, talking about, mate, Grealish, we've been begging for Grealish to play in the Euros, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah, but he was good then.
But that was when he was on form. But now he's a bench warmer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, calling out City there. But for me, obviously, Kane is. We need Kane to turn up. For me, I think our crucial player is Sterling. It's controversial, but I think Sterling has been doing very, very good for England.
So he's definitely up there. Right?
Maybe Saka.
Turn up.
Saka and Smith Rowe. Yeah, Smith Rowe. I wouldn't be surprised if he calls up.
I doubt it.
I don't think he should though. I know he got injured or had COVID or something. Like, he was out for a couple of games. But even then, he hasn't scored. I'm pretty sure he hasn't scored for Arsenal since that Brentford game.
Has he?
I don't know. Actually, probably hasn't, no. But he scored a lot. But I just can't even get picked anyway, though. Out of 23 players, he wouldn't get picked. Saka, yeah. Ben White, possibly. But I don't even think Ben White.
So stop with this. Sorry, stop with this burn thing with Maguire. It's honestly annoying me. Like,
yeah, you're a plastic fan if you actually boo Maguire during games. Obviously, I'll give my criticism on my account. Like, if Maguire has a bad game, I will give him criticism that he deserves. But like at the start of this video, I was like, I think he had a good game yesterday because, in my opinion, he had a good game. Like he didn't do anything like on Maguire's standards. He had a good game. Like he didn't do anything stupid, and he marked his man most of the game. So I don't. I think if you boo, especially your captain, if
Yeah.
you boo your captain, even if you don't want him to be captain, then you're not a real fan of the club. You just
Yeah.
No,
are a
but for me,
fan of a certain player that you want to be a
no, but
captain.
wait. What I'm trying to say is, playing for England is way different from playing for a football club. For England, mate, think about it, Maguire has been very, very crucial and vital to us
Yeah.
for the Euros and the World Cup. But for club, for Man United, yeah, he has been playing poor. I'm not saying, well, you can boo him because he has been playing poor, but only when he's playing at Man United, not for England.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Only for
Thing is,
United.
do you reckon the fans that boo him at Wembley are Man United fans as well? Like, because
I
you're
mean,
quite a big fan base, so I bet a lot of them go to it.
Probably, but they could just be booing him because £80 million, isn't it? That's what they're
Yeah.
probably booing him for. But it is what it is, man. I'm not surprised because look what they did to Rooney and Beckham. So I'm not surprised. So it is what it is. But what's our predictions for England World Cup? Oh, is it coming home, guys? Is it coming home?
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Football is coming home. It's got to. It has to. If not, then I'm going to cry.
I don't think so. I think like the supposed golden generation of Lampard, Gerrard, and and Scholes. Forgot. In the
Yeah.
midfield, that golden
Yeah.
generation was put to waste by what, in my opinion, wasn't a brilliant manager. I have a feeling that will happen again. Like this, in my opinion, is our golden generation. I don't think we'll have another team like this where in every position we've got 3 or 4 players that can be easy starters. Like look at right back, we've got a literal essay
Very good, right
of
back.
players
Mm.
that
Yeah.
could play right back.
But only a few of them come to the World Cup, though. So maybe Southgate is going to have to.
Mate, we got
choose
very,
No,
very
no Southgate, like 6 of them will be called up to the World Cup.
mate. If Trippier gets called up, mate, I'm gonna go cry, man. Trippier should not get called up. There should be
I think we'll probably finish like like looking at our side of the draw with like the teams on our side. I could see us maybe reaching quarters, maybe semis.
Nah, come on, man. Back the England boys. Come on.
But we've got France on our side.
Ah, mate, forget France, mate.
Well, yeah, France are easy.
Mate, forget them, mate. We don't, mate. Italy are not there anyway.
There's no Italy stopping us now. So
it's coming to Rome, says Benucci, but no, mate.
Not anymore.
I genuinely believe that we're gonna win it, but it depends on Southgate, mate. Please do not bother this, mate. Make the subs at the right time. Make the tactics good. I mean, I call him Ole Gunnar Southgate, but let's see what happens in it. Let's see what happens. But
it's just gonna be weird being in the winter as well, though. Like,
yeah, it has to because it can't be in the summer because Qatar, mate.
Well, I know that, but it's still gonna be a weird one, isn't it? Like
celebrating. Yeah, it's still controversial.
They're gonna put like 50 fans. Have you seen it? They're gonna put like 50 air conditioner fans. Have you not?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
they're like cannonball shooter things.
Exactly. I was like, are they preparing for World War III or something? But nah, mate. It's gonna be very hot in Qatar. I expect a lot of water breaks. So
there's gonna be a lot of them. There's gonna be
a lot. Yeah, but
it's
what it is. Premier League will be paused for 1 month. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed.
As a United fan, I'm kind of happy with that. Like, I wish it had happened now.
It depends what happens next season with us, because Ten Hag, you never know. We might be in a title race, but I'm joking. But you never know. We could be in a title race. We could.
You just don't know, man.
Obviously, I'm not saying we're gonna win the league next season, but mate, I wouldn't be surprised if we was to splash the cash on Rice, get our sons back, mate. Because the Glazers, they like appeasing the fans. That's what they like to do. They like appeasing the fans, thinking that we're back to the glory days. That's what. Mate, Glazers, honestly, I've on my channel before. Well, it used to be called Football Financial, but yeah, got deleted. But I used to call it the Glazers almost every stream, and I used to warn fans, stop getting gas with these owners. Because remember last summer, Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, people got carried away. They forgot about the Super League protests, and They're buying merch. They're going to the merchandise. They're buying every CR7 kits. They're buying every flipping pajamas or whatever, mate. Giving money to the Glazers. And what I've seen is that the Glazers they've made a new world record with the shirt sale. So I'm not surprised, but all I'm saying, don't be surprised if we was to sign Declan Rice this summer and our big name players. But England's gonna be interesting to see when the World Cup. Hopefully it's coming home. But Premier League will be back on Boxing Day. That's Premier League has announced it will be back on Boxing Day, so that's good for the Premier League fans. But yeah, next season is gonna be interesting. You know, it's really gonna be interesting to see what Man United and Arsenal do in the transfer window. I mean, Arsenal, especially with Arsenal, I'm interested to see if they're gonna sign a striker, maybe Isaac, because they've been wanting him all flipping.
Yes.
Transfer window, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if United will sign a striker because the tapping merchant Romano has said that we're definitely going to sign a striker. That's what he said with his own mouth words. We're going to sign a striker. Apparently, he's going to be a young, promising striker, but you never know with Romano. But guys, I think we should end it here. Or do you guys? I might forget other topics that we didn't talk about. Title race. We could talk about the title race. Who's winning the league then?
I honestly still think Liverpool can do it. I think they'll do it.
I think City. I think if that game between Man City and Liverpool in like April, I think I think if that game was at Anfield, Liverpool would win. Like they'd win the league. But I think with Man City, I'm getting massive correlations with the 18 to 19 season. Like if you look at it, it's almost identical. Like Man City 1 point ahead, both teams winning same games and just both trying to. Well, Liverpool trying to get over Man City, and then once they did, like Liverpool at one point, or was it Man City this season who had like a bit of a big gap?
Yeah.
Upon the other.
Well, Man City were quite far in front.
Yeah, they were like 10, 13 points or something away.
Yeah.
So I do see correlations with that. So I think Man City will win the league.
For me, I think Man City will win it. I don't want to, mate. If Liverpool wins it, that's the 20th title. Now, you know what that means? The 20 times Man United chant will be gone if Liverpool wins that. So,
but then with Man City, if they win the league, then it'll be 4 league wins in the last 5 years, which is like the best record of any Premier League team.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, people. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting with United. Let's see what United do in the up and coming weeks, because you never know. Arsenal can drop points, man. I'm expecting Arsenal to drop points, but you never. Mate, Arsenal could go on a run. I'm not saying they're going to drop points, but Arsenal can go on a run.
We pretty much already are on a run, but
you're gonna have to maybe drop some points because you got hard games coming up now. So maybe you'll see Arsenal drop points. West Ham, mate, they're not getting top 4, but they're going to prioritize on that Europa League or whatever. Tottenham, don't rule out Tottenham. You know that's what I'm saying. Don't rule them out, especially with Conte. Chelsea, for me, keep an eye on them. They could drop out, but
they get top 4.
I don't know, but yeah. Let's end it here. Elliot, where can they find you?
They can find me at DJ Creaty on Instagram and DJ Creaty on YouTube.
Cool. The United Corner, where can they find you?
The United Corner on Instagram and on Twitter, and the AH Transfer Hub on Twitter and Instagram.
Nice. And also, you can find me on our new channel, Orstocks Football. Subscribe. We're gonna try and increase rapidly with the subscribers. But yeah, hope you guys like the first stream. We're gonna get more and more people on our next stream, up and coming stream. So don't worry, guys, don't worry. But yeah, guys, like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you next.